Hey folks, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm running a little bit like cold right now because I think it's really cold in Bangladesh at this moment. I have a little runny nose and stuff, so my voice is breaking. So I'm trying to fix it with black coffee, and I'll be like telling you um, what the weather is like in Bangladesh, and I'll be reviewing based on a sample today, and it's gonna be again from my favorite house, like this niche house right now. I'm planning to buy a few bottles from this house. It's Kirkjohn's niche line, and I'm gonna be reviewing this one. Sorry, the Oud Cashmere Mood. Okay, I have a 2 ml sample. It's extra perfume, and here's the bottle. Here's the sample. I have it on my hand for some time, and here's the notes breakdown and some little notes. And these are made in France. Okay, I've been testing this for a few days now, and I was waiting for the cold weather to arrive. I didn't want to review it when it's not that cold. I want to see what the cold weather gives me. This stuff really, it's for strictly for cold weathers. And few things before I start is this fragrance. It's first of all very accurate taste. It's the niche perfumery at best. If you love oud and if you really are digging the note of oud for some time, you're doing research using a lot of perfumery recently. This is for people who have that accurate taste, mature noses, not per se not to say that this is for only for mature crowds. I'm not going to put an age there. Let's say you're 20, okay, and you really have a mature nose. Many people out there, they do in their 20s, they have very mature nose. This fragrance is for those mature noses, okay. So I'm not going to put an age, but I don't see really teenagers are wearing it, and this is not a summer's hot weather wearing. This is strictly for very cold weather, and I'll tell you about the fragrance. So I have so far 4 samples, and I've been doing only based on the samples only because these are very expensive perfumes. All right, the fragrances are very expensive, and the bottles about 70 odd mil. It's gonna cost you easily 20 250 plus 250 to $350, even plus, okay, when it comes to exterior perform. So these are not cheap, so you really have to love, and you have to know what you want. If you don't know what you want and you're going to end up buying a full bottle, you'll be like, oh, I'm not going to be able to wear this, right? So this fragrance, it's based on 4 notes according to Fragrantica, okay. So first one, I would say, it says from the sample here, it says oud. I think there is labdanum, there is benzoin, and there is vanilla. So moment you hear the word benzoin, you start thinking it's going to be very sweet, it's going to be very lovely, and you're going to get a lot of compliments, like many other fragrance that contains the note of benzoin, because it sweetens things up, as far as I understand, as far as I've seen. This fragrance, it's a different story. When I smelled it first time, I was like, this is not an easy one. This is the most challenging MFK fragrance so far I tried. I'm not saying this is a very skanky or like a fragrance that I really hated. I didn't hate it, but thing is, like, I was like, whoa, this is gonna take some time to understand. So what this is, it's as I told you, it's very mature noses. Not everybody's gonna like it, okay. This probably is not the one of the safest ones to get from this house. If you do not like the note of oud, the oud in here, it's done kind of like animal, like think of a dirty, muddy, like you went in the open range, okay. There is a lot of dirt and mud, and you're just going and just wearing your boots, taking your dog out for a walk in the spring or early winter days. It didn't start snowing yet, but maybe it snowed a little bit, but the snow mixed with that mud. I'm trying to portray a picture. It doesn't talk about oud, but that dirtiness, so this little bit, the car went over that mud, like, and it mixed with a little bit snow, so you understand it's earthy, dirty sort of feel that you get from Terre de Hermes. The earthiness, I'm talking about earthiness, not the smell. And then the oud in this, it's it's sweet, but at the same time it's those like Indian, like the oud that you find in India, like uh, I think it's called Oud al Hind or something. I forgot the name exactly, but the ones you find in India. So these are mostly on the skanky side, like a smelly side. It's not done like it's Agar Oud, but not done like you find in Agar blend, like Davidoff, very sweet, very mainstream sort of a fragrance that is compliment monster. You can absolutely rock it. No, this fragrance you have to rock it at particular places with particular crowd. The crowd sort of in art. This is very artistic fragrance. Okay, this is niche perfumery at best, and I'll tell you why. This kind of fragrances you really have to, you when you're at the peak of your perfumery, like your hobby is there, you are done with your sweet clubbing 1 millions, and then you are done some more. You went to up to Samad Al Qureshi, you went with uh, Arabian oud, and if you went to some Arabic side, you try very strong oud fragrances. That's where it will come right in the middle, and you can appreciate the quality of this fragrance. Lasting power on this is really, really not bad at all. But the thing is, for extra perform, it doesn't really project on me like Oud Satin Mood. Oud Satin Mood is like a beast. It's very out there. This fragrance stays close to my skin, at least on my skin, and it doesn't really project like more than 2 feet away. It's just, I believe, is for personal enjoyment, and don't go heavy on this. I think you need to go maybe 2 sprays. Sorry, just trying to keep the voice alive. Okay. So right now in Bangladesh, let's say give you idea of Bangladesh. If you live in Bangladesh 8 months, this side of the Southeast Asia, if you are in this zone, most of the time it's gonna be hot, humid, it's gonna be sweaty, and you cannot wear any of the heavy fragrances. If you have my fragrance collection, most of it is winter based. I have a good number of definitely safe and fresh fragrances, aquatic, but I have a lot of fragrances that is winter based. So I really have to like this fragrance to purchase the bottle. Am I gonna buy it now? I don't think at this point it will be the case. I need a little bit more time to grow my nose, to appreciate it. But I know this is good quality stuff. It's very good quality, but not wearable for me every day. That is my personal take. It could easily be unisex. Women, I believe, who love strong, like their beverages, they like it strong. They like martini and stuff. And who else would like this? Celebrities would like this, who are Susan Sarandon, just giving you a name. Ladies like that, they might enjoy this. Kate Blanchett. I imagine this to wear it also if you, let's say, you're on your snowmobile or something, just going out, or you're just like doing some outdoor activities, like you're cutting your trees and stuff, and you get that raw smell of wood. Sometimes the wood, the outside foresty wood, and then outside, a lot of dirt, whatever is happening. Sometimes it feels like, if you like Amen, Angelman, the darkness of that all, it has a darkness to it. If you see the juice color once again, see the juice color in this, it's very dark. It's almost like CHMN Privé. So I'm trying to create sort of like a imagination. This is going to be good also for maybe dates at a very high class place, and if you suit it up, maybe that. But as I told you before, once again, this is not going to be for teenagers. It's not going to be for people who are into play sort of Versace Rose, Azaro Wanted. This is not for them. Okay. So overall remark, what I understand from this fragrance is a very acquired taste. You really have to love your oud, skanky, dirty, earthy oud, to like this. Is very animalic, and if you wear too much of it, it can be scary. Longevity is very, very good. I would say it's 9 out of 10. Projection, I would say like a 7.5 out of 10 on me. Maybe the bigger sprays will be different case. Versatility, almost 0, because this, you cannot wear this in the hot seasons. All right, like hot and humid countries, don't even think of pulling it off. Smell wise, to my nose, if I saying it's like sincerely, the quality of this is like 10, the juice. Okay, but as per as wearability and if how much I like it, my kind of style, this is a little bit away from my style of perfumery. So this is not gonna be the 10 out of 10 kind of smell. I'll give this like 7 out of 10 based on my taste, but many people may find it like 10 out of 10. Okay, and overall this fragrance for me, it's gonna get like, at this point, I'll give this like 7 out of 10, because just strictly for me. Okay, remember that. So give it a try to get a sample like this. Maybe it will work for you. Okay, it's very mature scent, right? So anyway, that's all I have for today. I'll be talking about some of the fragrances in future time. Hope you enjoyed the review. Do let me know how you like this fragrance. Okay, if you ever used it. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a nice day. Bye bye.